Hey y'all, it's Dr. G again. Welcome back to the cut. Today we're going to answer some questions that I get sometimes. The question for today is, why do I seem to hang on every word that a man texts to me, hold my breath waiting for him to call, and act as though having a man in my life is the end all be all, life affirming thing that I need? Well, here is the answer, ladies. If you are doing that, it is because, one, you're giving a man too much power to determine your worth, and two, you're not valuing yourself enough because apparently you are wanting or needing external validation to convince yourself or confirm that you're good enough. Well, guess what? You are worthy because you exist. Period. Now, you have to believe that you are valuable. You have to believe that you are the catch. Because if you believe that you are the lucky one by getting a man, he might think the same thing. If you think that you are not worthy, or you are not pretty enough, or you are not thin enough, he might think the same thing. Because if you don't love you, ladies, how do you expect anybody else to? If you don't think that you are fabulous and gorgeous, why do you expect a man to? Your value starts with you. You have to value you. Because at the end of the day, nobody else's opinion matters when you know that you are good enough and you define that for yourself. Question number 2. Why is it when I'm out with my friends, males, females, single, partnered, doesn't matter, but when I'm out with my friends, they say, I don't get it. Why are you still single? You're awesome. You're fabulous. You're this, you're that. But I don't get that in the dating world. You know why? Because in the dating world, you are not being your authentic self. Because for whatever reason, you don't believe that's good enough. When you're out with your friends, there are no hang-ups. There's no fear of judgment. You know that you can just be you. And your friends are telling you that you being you is fantastic. And that's why they don't understand why you're single. Because they don't see you when you go out on a date. They don't see you when all your anxiety is running crazy and you're trying to figure out how to be exactly who you think this man wants you to be. Again, ladies, your value is within. Your value comes because you are you, and there is no other you. That's where value comes from. So, you have to love your authentic self in order to show up as your authentic self. And the man that sees that and embraces that, respects that, and honors that is a good one to keep. A man who doesn't see that isn't worth your time. And you need to be able to let him go and say, oh, well, his loss. Because you know what you bring to the table. And you have every right to expect a man to bring the same or more. When you know your worth, you stop giving discounts. Question number 3. What's wrong with me, Dr. G? Is it my weight? my skin tone, my natural hair. What is it about me? Sweetheart, it's not you necessarily, unless you make it about you. If you're thick, you're thick. There are plenty of men out there who like thick women. You maybe just haven't met him yet. Thick is beautiful, honey. At 51, Dr. G is thick, okay? And it is what it is. I'm not trying to look like I looked at 21 because it ain't happening. But you best believe I'm still fabulous at 51. You have got to believe that you are fabulous however you look. That doesn't mean that you have to settle for being overweight or feeling tired or not knowing how to dress like a fashionista. It means that you have to love yourself where you are. Love yourself while you're changing, and then love yourself once you've changed. But the bottom line is you must love you first, from head to toe.